Hello, thanks for watching the video. So let me just restart it here. We got a 2007 Toyota Corolla, and the person that drives this vehicle told me that the check engine light is on their dash. And yeah, sure enough, there it is, it's on. Second time I started it and it's on. Okay, we're going to clean this neck with some alcohol. I'm just using 70% alcohol. Probably never been cleaned before. Look at that, man, that's nasty. I mean, it can't hurt, it can only help. Some of that rubber's been on there, you know, for years. And it may be the reason that the cap is not getting sealed very well. So, off camera, I'm going to clean just a little more and I'll get right back. Okay, so here's the gas cap that I took off. I want to show you again what it's... See, that's as far as I don't think it's sealing that well. So, I mean, it may work just fine by cleaning the neck, who knows. But before I put that back on, I'm going to try this other one here. This is just a generic brand that I got at like a bin store. It fits. Now, I've also looked at the gaskets here, these rubber O-rings. This one's still pretty soft, and it doesn't look that worn. I mean, it's obviously worn. It's almost 20 years old, but it's not super hard. The reason I can tell is I can feel it. This one here is new. This one feels kind of hard too. It's not real squishy. Either one of them really. This one's still, well, this one's probably still a little, this one's probably more squishy here. This one's probably more squishy here. So anyway, we're going to try this one. I can tighten this one more though than the other one. The other one kind of limited to how tight. I could keep going on that one. Okay, so we're going to try this and see if the light will go off. I don't think it'll go away just by doing that cap right away, but it may. No, it's still on right there. So we'll just have to maybe do a drive cycle. Now, that can be, you know, up to 100 miles or so. Most cases, though, with something like this, if it is just a gas cap, it'll go off. This car, anyway, within like 5 or 10 miles, or sometimes even just a mile or two. So I'm going to take it just around the block here and turn it off, and then start it one more time and see if it goes off. Alright, so just got on the road. I wanted to say that with the gas cap, gaskets, O-rings, whatever you want to call them, those rubber rings, seals, you can just change those and keep your old gas cap. However, that gas cap that I took off just didn't seem like it was tightening as much as I would like. I don't drive this car, so I can't remember if it's, I can't tell if it's gotten worse over years. I don't remember what it used to be like. So that's why I changed the whole gas cap. So that's what that was about, instead of just changing the gasket, which is very inexpensive to do. If I didn't say it already, 2007 Toyota Corolla. 2007 Toyota Corolla, so what is that, 17 years old? Probably the original gas cap from what I can tell. Now there's the code, it was P0170, something like that, which is usually like too much air intake. So the things to look for would be a MAF air, a MAF sensor could be bad, or the little gauge, like a little bulb on it, may be dirty and maybe need to be cleaned. It could have a cut in the intake rubber boot. We could have the cover of the air filter could be loose and not sealing all the way. That's a couple of things that it could also be. I do have a backup MAF sensor, so that's probably what I'll change next if the light does not go off in the next day or so. Fortunately, we don't have to get an emissions for probably 5 months now. I think 5 more months until we have to get one. So comfortable on that. So all right, I forgot to say the other thing that it could be that P0171, I believe it. Well, I'm not exactly sure on that. I'll try to leave a picture of it from the scanner. But another thing besides the MAF sensor, besides maybe a loose cover on the air filter or a torn boot, another thing it could be is a Bank 1 oxygen sensor. So another thing to look at. That would probably be the last thing that I try. I'll probably do the MAF sensor next. Those are usually like $20, $25, at least on Amazon, and you want to get a new. Those have an O-ring as well, kind of like the gas cap that you saw, but much smaller. The whole sensor's probably like that big around, but and the little O-ring is like that big. Yeah, I do have one already, so I'll put that in. Even if this thing doesn't, even if it does go up, I'll still probably put that MAF sensor. All right, probably went 3 miles, 3.5 miles, something like that total. All right, it's still on. It's not going off. So we'll let this person take over and drive it tomorrow. The owner or the driver. And if it doesn't go off in a couple of days or so, we'll put that MAF sensor in and see what happens. Just stay tuned. Okay, here's an update. The person that drives the car drove to work twice, 2 days, and I'm guessing probably around 45 miles. And they, when they were coming back, the second day from their job, they said that the light was off at that time. So I haven't started it yet. They did not get any gas or mess with the gas cap. I'm gonna start it up here and see if it is off for myself, and then kind of tell you some other things. So okay, so there it is. Let's start it. All right, so cool, it's off. All right, so yeah, the gas cap, cleaning the neck and putting that gas cap on has definitely made it go off. So that's great. And yeah, I was pulling, like I said, P0171 code. We did not disconnect the battery at any time. Just clean as you saw in the beginning, just clean the neck, put a new gas cap on, or that new gasket, so that it would seal better. So now would be the time to get an emissions. If you have this problem and you're trying to get an emissions. And yeah, with that, if you do have that code, the car should drive the same. You won't really notice anything weird about it. So I would check the gas cap first, unless maybe you pop the hood and check, make sure that your cover is on, sealed on your air filter. That'd probably be the easiest fix. Yeah, gas cap in the cover, check make sure there's no hole in the intake boot or anything, and then after that, MAF sensor and maybe the Bank 1 oxygen sensor would be something that would probably be the most difficult thing. Anyway, thank you for watching this video. Till next time, have a nice day. Take care.